Hey there. If you're listening, I bet your dog is, well, a huge part of your family, right?
Absolutely. More than just a pet.
For sure. And you want to give them the best, obviously. That goes for everything, even those little treats you might share.
But here's the thing. Some of those treats, things we think are fine, can actually be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're digging into today. We found this really interesting article.
It's from 10 Most Today called You Need to Immediately Stop Feeding Your Dog These 10 Items.
And it really pulls back the curtain on some surprising hazards, stuff you might not even think twice about.
Exactly. Things that seem harmless.
Right. So our mission today isn't about making anyone feel bad. It's just about getting the right info out there.
Equipping you, really, so you can keep your buddies safe and healthy.
We're going to break down these 10 items, get into the why behind the warnings.
That sounds good. Where should we start?
Okay, first up, chocolate and candies. Now, most people kind of know chocolate's bad, but maybe not the full story.
Right. It's actually like a two-part problem here. With candies, particularly the sugar-free stuff, gums, some mints, even certain toothpastes.
Toothpaste? Really?
Yeah, it often contains xylitol. It's an artificial sweetener. Fine for us, mostly.
But not for dogs.
Definitely not. In dogs, it causes this huge rapid release of insulin. Their pancreas just goes into overdrive.
Oh, wow.
And that leads to a massive drop in blood sugar, hypoglycemia,
Yeah.
which can be fatal.
Yikes.
And that's not all. Xylitol can also cause really severe liver damage, like liver failure. It can happen fast.
Liver failure from chewing gum. That's genuinely scary. Not something you'd typically worry about.
No, exactly. Then you've got chocolate itself.
The classic one. What's the actual danger there?
Yeah.
The nitty-gritty.
It's a compound called theobromine. Humans process it pretty easily.
But dogs.
Dogs metabolize it much, much slower, so it builds up in their system.
To toxic levels.
Exactly. It acts like a stimulant, hits their nervous system, their heart. And because it hangs around so long in their body, the effects get amplified.
Is dark chocolate worse? I feel like I've heard that.
Yes, much worse. It has a way higher concentration of theobromine. So, yeah, it's not just a bit of an upset stomach we're talking about. It can be really serious.
And thinking about candies again. Besides the xylitol,
Yeah.
just the candy itself, right?
Oh, absolutely. Hard candies are a major choking hazard. You know how some dogs just gulp things down?
Tell me about it. Mine inhales food.
Yeah, so a smooth, hard candy can easily get stuck. So basically, the whole candy aisle is a no-go zone.
Got it. Okay, what's next? This one surprised me a bit. Milky products.
Right, you see, puppies drinking milk seems totally natural.
Yeah, I always thought a little saucer of milk was okay. Maybe a treat.
Well, biologically speaking, most adult dogs actually lose the enzyme needed to digest lactose properly. Lactose is the sugar in milk.
So like lactose intolerance in people.
Pretty much the same thing. Puppies have the enzyme, lactase, but as they get older, those levels often drop right down.
Huh. So that little bowl of milk could actually cause digestive problems.
Absolutely. Diarrhea is a big one. Now, the article does say some dogs might tolerate a tiny bit,
But it's still risk.
a significant risk of upset stomach, yeah. And honestly, adult dogs don't need milk nutritionally. They get everything from their food and water.
So why bother with a potential tummy ache?
Exactly. No real upside.
Makes sense. Okay, number 3 is one I feel guilty about. Avocados. Super healthy for us, right?
Totally. But not so great for dogs. They contain a toxin called persin.
Person. What does that do?
Well, for dogs, it can cause vomiting, constipation, just generally unpleasant gastrointestinal stuff.
Okay, so not fun for them.
Not at all. But the real danger the article stresses is the pit, the avocado stone.
Ah, right. Choking hazard.
That's part of it, yes. It's big, it's smooth, easy to swallow and get lodged.
But there's more.
Yes. The bigger concern is it causing a blockage in their digestive tract, like completely blocking the colon.
Oh, that sounds bad. Really bad.
It is. That kind of obstruction is a serious emergency, often needs surgery, and it can definitely be life-threatening.
Okay, noted. Keep avocado pits far, far away. Right, moving on. Sugary items. Beyond just candy, you mean?
Yeah, like, giving them a lick of your ice cream or a bit of cake, things like that.
What's the harm there? Is it just empty calories?
It's more about how their bodies handle sugar. Too much sugar. It throws their system out of whack. Similar to humans, actually.
Oh, high blood sugar.
That's the immediate risk, yeah. And over time, that leads to all sorts of problems.
More than just a sugar rush and crash, then.
Oh, definitely. Chronic high sugar intake really messes with their metabolism. The article points to it as a big factor in obesity.
And obesity leads to other issues, right?
For sure. Diabetes, joint problems, heart strain, the whole lot, just like with people.
Anything else with sugar?
The article also mentions dental issues, cavities. We don't always think about doggy dental health, but sugary treats don't help.
Good point. Easy to overlook teeth. Okay, let's switch gears. Raw or very undercooked meat and fish. This feels more obvious.
It does seem more intuitively risky, yeah. The main word here is bacteria. Salmonella and E. coli are the big ones the article mentions.
If the meat isn't cooked properly.
Exactly. Cooking kills those bacteria. If it's raw or undercooked, they can survive and multiply.
And what do salmonella or E. coli do to a dog?
They cause major digestive upset, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain. Pretty miserable for the dog.
I bet.
The article also notes it can hit their immune system, mess with their bowel function long term. It's especially risky for puppies, older dogs, or dogs already dealing with health issues.
Right. So if someone's thinking about a raw diet, they really need to know what they're doing.
Absolutely. Careful planning, maybe veterinary guidance is essential to do it safely.
Okay. Next up, something really common in our food. Onions and garlic. This feels like a sneaky danger.
It really is, because people share table scraps, right? Trying to be nice, avoid waste.
Totally. They don't think about the seasoning.
But onions and garlic, raw, cooked, powdered, doesn't matter that contain compounds, mainly thiosulfate.
Thiosulfate, okay. And that's bad how?
Well, according to vets and the animal doctors mentioned, it's toxic to dogs. It damages their red blood cells.
Damages them.
Yeah, makes them fragile, likely to rupture. It causes a type of anemia.
Anemia from onions.
Wow.
Yes.
Fewer healthy red blood cells means less oxygen getting around their body. And it's cumulative, too.
Meaning even small amounts add up.
Exactly. It's not just about avoiding a big chunk of onion. Little bits fed regularly can cause problems over time.
That's a serious risk hidden in leftovers. Really shows you can't assume human food is okay. All right, next. Popcorn. Movie night staple.
Oh, it's so tempting to share, isn't it?
Definitely guilty of tossing a kernel or two.
Well, the article advises against it, especially the buttered and salted kind we usually eat.
Why's that? The butter and salt?
Primarily, yes. The high fat from the butter can cause digestive upset. Pancreatitis is even a potential risk with high-fat meals.
Pancreatitis, that's serious.
It can be. The article also mentions a possible link to kidney issues, maybe more from the overall metabolic stress or high salt, rather than just popcorn itself.
Okay, and the salt isn't good either.
No, too much salt isn't great for their heart or hydration levels. Plus, there's the obesity risk again, especially for smaller dogs.
And kernels themselves.
Right. Unpopped or half-popped kernels can be a choking hazard or just cause irritation going down.
So safer to just keep the popcorn bowl to ourselves.
Got it. Okay, this next one should be obvious, but worth saying loud and clear. Alcohol. Any kind.
Absolutely zero tolerance here. The article is crystal clear. Never, ever give a dog anything with alcohol. Full stop.
No safe amount.
None. It's poison to them.
And don't dogs usually avoid it anyway? The smell.
Often, yes, their sense of smell puts them off. But accidents happen. Spilled drinks, maybe foods cooked with alcohol they might try.
Or someone thinking a tiny bit is harmless.
Sadly, yes.
Oh.
But it's never harmless. Even small amounts can cause vomiting, disorientation, problems breathing, tremors.
Even coma.
Yes, in severe cases. Their bodies just cannot process alcohol, period.
Agreed. 100%. Avoid. Okay, another stimulant we need to keep away from them. Caffeine. Yeah, very similar danger profile to chocolate, actually. Think coffee, tea, energy drinks, even some sodas.
What does caffeine do to dogs?
It hits their heart rate hard and fast, speeds it right up, and it seriously messes with their metabolism.
The article listed some scary symptoms.
They are scary. Vomiting, really high heart rate, high blood pressure, urination issues, and even seizures in bad cases.
Seizures, wow.
Yeah. It contains methylxanthines, same family of chemicals as the theobromine in chocolate. Very dangerous for dogs.
So definitely no sharing the morning brew, no matter how cute they look asking. Okay, last one on the list. Seems like common sense, but critical. Human medicine.
Couldn't be more critical. Never, ever give your dog human medication unless your vet specifically tells you to.
Even something simple like ibuprofen or acetaminophen.
Especially those. Things like ibuprofen are highly toxic to dogs. Acetaminophen can cause liver failure. What's safe for us can be deadly for them.
Why is that? Just the dosage.
Dosage is part of it, but also their whole physiology is different. How they metabolize drugs is different. Medications are designed for human bodies, not canine ones.
It must be tempting, though, if your dog seems sick, to just try something from your own cabinet.
I understand the urge, but it's so risky. The article is emphatic. Always call the vet. Get a proper diagnosis. Get medication prescribed for your dog.
Only a vet knows the right drug and the right dose for that specific dog and situation.
Exactly. Trying to guess with human meds can have tragic outcomes. Don't risk it.
So wrapping this all up, it really comes back to being informed, doesn't it? We love our dogs. We want to treat them.
But we have to know what's actually safe. This list of 10 things really highlights how common everyday items can pose real dangers.
Yeah, things we might just not think about.
It's definitely worth taking a moment thinking about these items. Are they accessible in your house? Do you need to change any habits, like sharing scraps?
And crucially, the article says, if you even suspect your dog ate one of these things,
Don't wait. Call your vet immediately. Get professional advice right away. Time can be absolutely critical in these situations.
definitely. This whole discussion makes me wonder, beyond just food,
Mm.
what other everyday things in our homes might be hazards we haven't considered?
That's a really good question. The cleaning supplies, plants, maybe even certain toys, it opens up a whole other area of pet safety, doesn't it? Something to think about for sure.